Hi, all of you. In this particular short session, I'm going to discuss a little bit about IMF wiring and arch bars. I'm going to show you as well as explain to you how to identify based on images different types of IMF wiring technique and also different types of arch bars. Okay, so here I'm going to show you, before I go, how to remember the different types of IMF wiring. I've given you a short form here. It's Greek. You can Great or Greek or Greek. Remember however you want. If you have your own short form, you can use that as well, no doubt. So how this is being put is GREC, and G is for Gilmer, which is also known as direct interdental wiring. Then you've got R for Risdon wiring, and I'll explain each one of it. Then E for Essex wiring, and then you have got the C for Kohlstauss wiring. So that's Greek. Now let us understand the first one, which is G, that is Gilmer's interdental wiring or direct interdental wiring. Now for this, I've tried to give you some hints. Basically in the question they will say individual teeth. Individual teeth is being done besides anything else. Okay, if there is along with individual teeth any other hint, I'm going to say you next on another techniques. If that is also there, then it is that technique. So only individual teeth is mentioned, and fixing the wires on individual teeth. That is what I'm meaning. So if that is mentioned, and then you are just connecting maxilla and mandible, it is basically the direct wiring. Okay. Now it's said that it's the most common and simplest method. Again, this can be a question in itself. Okay. Then you have got both the ends of the wire are brought to the buccal side and twisted. It is very simple here. I'll just show you an image out here. See, if you just see this. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll just enlarge this for you to show you. Okay. Okay. So see, this is the wire, imagine. So what you're doing is you're just taking the wire like this. Okay. And then so there's a step is shown there, then you just take it and start twisting it. Okay, and you twist it and you get complete this twisted wire out here like this, and the twisted end is extending outwards. So this is done for each teeth. That is what is I told you, that is individual teeth. And then everything is each teeth, then you just bring it to the buccal side. This is for maxilla. The same you do for mandible. It is coming like outside like this. Maxilla, just to show you maxilla, so it's not like that. So it will also be coming out like this, and you connect these two wires. Okay, twist and connect, twist together the upper and lower wire. You get the IMF fixation. Okay, so this was basically about the direct interdental wiring. So both the ends are brought together to the buccal side, and then it is just twisted, and this is repeated for all the selected teeth. Okay, almost all the teeth. Then as I've told you, you just connect maxillary wire, the twisted wire, with the mandibular wire. Right? Now there's a big disadvantage for this particular method. What is that? There's a possibility you're using each and every teeth and then connecting each and every teeth together. So this could possibly cause an extrusion of the tooth because of the excessive load applied on the particular teeth. So this is not very much advised. Now see, basically now we have arch bars, so you don't use all these techniques in clinical practice. Okay, but just to know for your NEET MDS perspective. Now Risdon wiring, so that was Gilmer, so G, then there is REC, Greek, right? So it's Risdon wiring. The hint here is the second molar is used as the anchor teeth. Now how to remember that? Now Risdon is in front of the wisdom. Okay, Risdon and wisdom, there is some connection, isn't it? Risdon, wisdom. So Risdon is in front of the wisdom teeth. So which is the wisdom teeth? Third molar. In front of wisdom teeth is the second molar. So the second molar, if in the question they say that the second molar is used as an anchor teeth, then it is Risdon technique. So what they do is the second molar on either side of the arch, mandibular arch, is used as an anchorage teeth, and you use a wire around the second molar, and this wire is used as a base wire. So you have got two wire system here. One is a base wire. Okay, then there is an additional interdental wires like we saw in your Gilmore's technique. So the base wire is now secured. So base wire, you just fix it. So I'll just show you this. Okay, So this is the second molar on either side selected. So what you do is you simply rotate a wire around it, bring it to this side. Okay, again this also brought to this side, and you take it, twist it and bring it here. So this, then you connect these two sides. Okay, so this is very simple. You just bring both the wires onto the buccal side, twist it. So this forms the base wire. That is what we said. Okay, now the next step what you do is the base wire is secured. Okay, to the individual teeth. Now this base wire is there. You are securing this individual teeth to this base wire individually. Okay, and this using additional interdental wires. So by using additional interdental wires. So the wires are passed above and below the base wires. Now see, for NEET perspective, what you need to know. You just need to know that the second molar is the anchor teeth on which you have base wire. This base wire is connected with additional or connected to individual teeth using additional interdental wires. Okay, so this is a picture of it. Okay, so you have something which is the base wire. You start from the, so there will be the second molar. You start the base wire connected there anteriorly. From here also you take the second molar, connect it anteriorly, and then you have additional wire connected to this particular arch, this base wire, and it is coming outside. So this is the additional wire coming outside. Then the same way like we did in the Gilmore wiring, you connect the maxillary wire with the mandibular wire. What is the advantage? You have a base wire. You don't need to use each and every teeth as being shown here. You can select some teeth because you already have a base wire connected to one of the very strongest teeth out there, which is second molar. So you can select alternative teeth also. Okay, so that means you are not putting too much of force on each teeth and trying to extrude it. Okay, so that's much better. And also, as there is a base wire, you get a very good kind of strong fixation. Okay, you get good strong fixation. So that's about the residence. So GRE is there. So the S6 wiring here, only one condition is there. What is the condition? The condition is there should be sufficient number of teeth on either side of the fracture line. Now I'm going to show you the fracture line here.